Hey y'all, it's Carol from Free Spirit Arts. We're gonna have a play. Oh, I got all ready for the party and cleared off my desk so I don't have anything. So let me grab my caddy here. I sure do appreciate all of the support. Uh-oh, I left this on. It's not gonna work. It's a not happener, as they say. Come on, Candle, I know you got it in you. Oh, you guys, I'm so bummed out. I should be partying right now. It's like 1:30. I should be like in the middle of a big party. I have a cart behind me. It's 3 tiers and it's jam-packed, full of giveaways and stuff I want to sell. And yeah, my room has been altered for party mode. And yeah, I thought we had nailed it. I thought we were going to be able to do it. Let's take a breath. I don't know if this candle's bright enough, strong enough, flickering enough to calm me down. So I just want to make some stuff. I just need to get busy. I just need to have something to do because went to the farmer's market today, and I just love the farmer's market. Y'all know I love it, but all I kept thinking, if I should be home fixing my room, I should. Wow. So here's what happened. So Dahlia over at Mandalee Cards and More, she was so generous. She reached out and said, hey, I'd be happy to help you learn StreamYard. And this was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I thought, oh, that is so sweet. Yes, I'd love your help. Absolutely. So she and I spent time. I got online and she showed me the basics of how it runs and buttons and that kind of thing. And I kind of got the feel for how the program runs. So then I practiced by myself one time. And then I know Tammy has talked about doing some, so I called her and said, hey, do you want to practice with me? She said, sure. So we did a practice. You probably saw it. I thought it went okay, but clearly there was things still to be learned. Like we don't know how to get a moderator. I don't know, I can't figure out how to make her a moderator. So this week I thought, well, before the party, we'll do one more dry run and figure out how to make somebody a moderator. And we should be good to go. That should be it. So I asked my friend Tracy how she felt about being a moderator, and she graciously said, sure, I'll do it. So I arranged for all 3 of us to get on. We first tried without all 3 of us because Tracy was just gonna, stay in the wings a little bit. But then she finally relented and decided she'd go on camera too, kicking and screaming, but she said she would, so. And we couldn't do it. The internet, my internet is so slow, but we didn't know that that was a problem at first. We just kept trying. And it soon became apparent that there was something that was wrong. my camera would just freeze and the voice would kind of freeze, and yeah, it would kick me off. So I told the girls, okay, Tess, take a break, because we've been at it for a while. I said, let's take a break. I will call my internet provider, find out what the situation is. Well, I was on the phone off and on with them for, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. Ended up at Radio Shack buying equipment to their suggestion. Came back, no help at all. Now I'm mad. Call him back. Finally, Tracy and I both get on the phone with technical support, and he gave us a tip that we had not gotten before, and it did boost my internet, and it was a great idea, albeit I shouldn't have to do that. I already pay for high-speed internet, but whatever. I was going to do anything. And so we get online to practice thinking we've got it all fixed, and nothing has changed. It's freezing, and we thought about trying to just do it anyway, and it wouldn't have worked because my screen kept freezing, so the moderators wouldn't have been able to tell who won what and who was saying what. The chat was so far behind, and sometimes it would just freeze totally. So it's all about upload speed. Never did I realize how important upload speed is. Now I know. So I came up here thinking that I was going to do one of Roxy's challenges. As per my usual, I just started grabbing stuff, and I've got scraps for days, so we're going to do scraps. I don't save my scraps, all my scraps anymore. I'm kind of over it. Oh, introduction to the second edition. Well, that sounds promising. Let's use it. I mean, everybody wants an introduction to the second edition. Let's see. And I grabbed all these scraps and got fabric and stuff, and then I found this and pulled it, and I went, oh, that's Edith Holden. Maybe I better not. And I thought, well, what else are you going to use it for? What are you saving it for? Use it! Okay, she said to herself. Okay, fine, gee, calm down. Oh, well, look at there. Yeah, I went to the farmer's market, and oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's fun, and I got a good deal on some tomatoes. I got an entire box of tomatoes. So guess what I'm making tomorrow? I'm going to whip up some marinara and see how many jars I can get. It needs a contrast. Ooh. Oh, I don't have any ink or anything. By the time we quit trying last night, it was, I think it was 6 o'clock or, I don't know, somewhere like that. And I was beat. I just closed my room up in disgust. I was so upset with the technical support guys. Well, they, in all fairness, they did try. The first two that I talked to really didn't know what they were doing. They were guessing, but the third guy was really helpful. And he was able to get the internet maxed out to the top of their plan, what they could give, which was 10 megapixels, megabytes, whatever it is. And that wasn't enough. And they were trying, earlier in the day, they were trying to say, oh, 10 is more than enough. If you reach 6, you're going to be great. You can stream. That's no problem. Well, I was at 4, so, what do I know? Okay, let's try to get 6. So we worked on that for, what seemed like forever. And then when we got to 10, I realized Tracy has 30. Well, if 10 is the top of their game, what they can offer for upload speed, and somebody else has 30 available to them, why would I go with a company that only has 10? Especially when the highest they could get me was 6. Mind you, they did get me to 10. However, it entailed hiring an electrician, their suggestion. Luckily, I happen to be married to one. Hiring an electrician and having him fashion a Cat 5, which I didn't even know what that was, but I do now, a Cat 5 cord with 2 male ends, which I would have bought if I had known, but I went down to Radio Shack and bought a 25-footer, thinking, oh, that'll go from my router in my room, which is like a router modem booster, to my laptop, hardwire it, because they were all saying, oh, you're gonna have to hardwire it. Okay. Well, it eventually came down to Doug making me a cord. The guys from technical support didn't see anything wrong with this. Get a cord with 2 male ends, have an electrician do it, and run it from downstairs in your family room on our box all the way up 2 flights of stairs and in your room, and connect it to your laptop. Or take your laptop downstairs and hardwire it to that little black box down there and do your party down there. That was their solution. I laughed hysterically through gritted teeth. No, sir, you don't understand. I'm not going to do that. Well, let's put it this way. I'm not going to do that and pay you for high-speed internet. It's not going to happen. No. He didn't seem to think there was anything wrong with telling me to do that. I just laughed out loud. I said, are you kidding? So I have to have a cord laying all around for the dogs to trip over while I do this, and then am I taking the internet from the entire house then? Well, yes, you wouldn't have internet available then during the time of your party. But only during the time of your party. As soon as you hook it back up and do away with that cord, you'll have renewed internet. And you don't see anything wrong with that. I'm paying you $70 every month. That just seems okay? Really? I think not. So you can see I'm still mad. I need to let it go. So I'm signed up with a new company, the same one Tracy has. She loves her internet, so that'll be good. Oh, what the hey? I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Let's see. So that's the story. I can pick up new equipment to this new provider on Monday. Supposedly it's plug and play. So all I have to do is plug one router into my studio, one router downstairs by the main living area, and they'll also give me one for, I think, they'll give me one for downstairs. I think. I hope. So we'll see. I want a couple days to play with it, but gosh, I don't know why I couldn't. I've got to get a cloth or something. I don't know why we couldn't do the party next Saturday if the girls want to. Now, this is going to be a mess. I don't suggest this at all. I'm going to make spaghetti for me tonight, but not for Doug. He's not in the mood. He still wants the leftover barbecue from a couple days ago. I made barbecue, I pressure cooked a roast and then made barbecue sauce and put it on there, and had fresh hoagie rolls, and then I made some Mexican corn. I'd never made it before, I don't think. It just sounded so good to me. They were talking about the fair, and that made me think of Mexican corn. Ah! It's not stirred up. So, besides that, we had a good dinner the other night. Last night, after we're fiddling around with all this internet business, I went downstairs. Doug had been trying to wait for me. He says, I'm starving, I gotta eat something. I said, what do you want? And he said, I'll just have leftovers. I was just waiting to eat with you. I said, well, go ahead and eat. I'm going to have a bowl of grape nuts. That's what I had. Yeah. candle's going to get me into trouble, I can tell. I will clean that later. One of Shannon's kits, she gave us a spatula. Do I know where it is? No, I don't. I'm such a purist, I probably left it in the bag with the kit. Okay. 45 minutes later, we have a thing. I think it needs a label right there, but we'll see. Let's do another one. I think this is a Roxy's. I think this is, I don't know. I mean, I think they've probably been done by everybody, but I think Rachel has done these on her site recently. That's probably what gave me the idea. So these are cut all up. Some of them at least. There's some mushrooms. Let's just take a few more out. So we've got some options. That's pretty, isn't it? Tammy, I thank you so much for your generosity with your time yesterday. And I'm neglectful. I didn't even ask you how you are. I hope that you're doing great. I know you said the other day that you were just a little sore, but it's a sore surgery. And anytime you have anesthesia, you know, well, that's backwards. There you go. So, I hope you're doing okay. Lori over at Enchanted Dream 71, she put out a great video. Her hands are starting to be a little better. So that's good. I haven't seen a Denise Becker video in a while. I'm not sure how she's doing. That is very old. Ooh, there's the combination to somebody's treasures. Right 4 times to 20, left 3 to 35, right to 35. In the back of their Bible. Let's get the labels out. Like that. I've taken next week off. I'm not going to see patients unless there's somebody in crisis. I'm not going to see patients next week. I hope to get some food preservation done. I feel like I'm kind of behind. Like, they're not green beans, or they've pretty much run their course. I didn't see any at the farmer's market. And I'm looking for beets, but I don't see any. Nobody at the farmer's market had any today. I wasn't even going to do pickles. So this is how preoccupied my brain is. We go to the guy that I normally buy from. His prices just can't be beat. I don't know how he even makes a living doing it, but I bought a big box of tomatoes. I don't know, 20 pounds or something. Maybe 15, I don't know. And then I said, they had little cukes like this for pickles. I said, I'll take 12 of those cubes too. And he said, okay. So I brought my own bag, and so he put these cucumbers in my bag, and I looked in the bag. It seemed like a pretty small puddle in that big bag. So I said, oh, let's round it up to 20. And he said, okay. And as he's putting it in there, he looked at me and he said, they're 3 for $1. So I looked at him, and there was an awkward silence. He's looking at me. Clearly, he saw the confusion on my face. He said, do you want me to put one more in? I said, please. Yeah, 21. I was thinking, in my brain, I'm doing math going, okay, 12 into 3, okay, so that would be, but then 20, that's 7. How, what? He just looked at me, so sweet. Then I got the box all done. I said, now, if you don't mind, I'd like for you to just hang on to this while I go grab somebody to get it to my car. He says, because my husband was just like, a couple arm lengths away. He goes, I'll carry it for you. I said, okay, thanks. Poor guy, having mercy on me. Would you like me to put one more in there? He was so tactful. Yeah, I would. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Can't remember who gave me these. I think these are, yeah, those are not the top one, but the rest of them I think are Halloween-y. I think I've gone through that before where I said, what are those? This page right here is tickling my fancy, and I don't know why. So I think this is German Bible. Does anybody know how to read German? Paper is so fragile. Yeah, I like that. It's a beautiful day here. Last night we had the orangest sunset. You would have thought we were in the tropics. It was brilliant orange. Really pretty. Now, I'm not going to have any die cuts to go with that, I don't think. There's one in the bottom of this bag. I don't know what it is for sure. Where'd it go? Oh, it's a mushroom. That doesn't do a thing for me. Not one thing. Oh, okay, so we'll have to do something else. I'm digging in this mess right here. I mean, let's just get it all out. That won't be a problem to put away, will it? That would be okay, but it's not great. We're after greatness here. No. Definitely not. Oh, what's this? That's a maybe. I like that too. Let's pull this. Oh, what about that? Okay, that'll be funny. Choose from those. Okay, let's look and see what we have here. I like the pink, this, but maybe not a big piece of it. Let's put something under here first. That word right there, I think, is pink. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, so we're going to go this and this. All right. Gentle reminder, now's the time to order your glue. Joann's had it on sale. I don't know if they still do, but remember, if it has to go through any area that freezes, they won't ship it. So it doesn't really matter where it's coming from. Like, you could order it from Texas, but if it has to go through, say, you know, Utah or Colorado or something, and Colorado's in the middle of their winter, you're not going to get your glue. And the price always goes up. And Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota has glue. I didn't distress that. A ruh-roh. Yeah, Shannon has glue, Fabri-Tac on her, Fabri-Tac and Uhu. On her Etsy. Mixed Media Minnesota. Okay. There's one. There's two. And there's three. Kind of grunge. Kind of. They feel like they need a little. Maybe I'll stitch. Maybe hand stitch or something. Well, it's going to take me as long to put all this crap away as it did to make these. I don't care. I don't have anything else going on. That's cute, isn't it? We'll save it for another day. I'm not going to call this a Roxy's weekly challenge because I don't know for sure. It seems like I saw her do it, but I'm not sure. But I know she's done some pretty awesome stuff on her channel lately, so there might be something like that on there. Alright guys, that's my share for today. That's my Saturday morning makes. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.